This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I was curious. Wait, you 100% serious?
No, I'm 100%.
Even before?
Even before, yeah.
Anytime talk to somebody?
Why they
No, I didn't know.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
You are the greatest, you are the greatest to me. You are the greatest.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Newman to throw. Flushed out right. Got an open man, finds Gibson. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
You are the greatest to me. You are the greatest
Disguise a lot of coverage. Make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Newman. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
So you ain't gone yet?
Well, could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Just wait for you to get back.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. And remember, this drive started off
what a greatest, what a greatest to me.
A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Man, he brought that tackle.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Crazy.
Now Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Ronald Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on.
Damn, 1,000 yards? I could throw that, though. 76%.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Newman. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Brady going to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller.
As long as you go through the proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Got this fucking stupid-ass line to deal with.
God damn. And takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz game, and you can
Why the fuck we can't get no hurricane fan?
What you mean?
They're bringing a hurricane fan downstairs to somebody. There's somebody downstairs. You know the little floor things that flow with the floor that they use for utility? I don't know if you've seen.
They want man coverage, not zone. And there was
like the big joints.
That forced the incompletion.
Oh.
Not the window one, but the floor one. But it blows just as hard as that. Because I had it before. They just brought it to somebody.
Throwing the out route and
I don't know. I asked about it then, since she said something.
right at the 1.
I'll see what they say. Cause yeah, no problem. Hurry back. I miss you already.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Fourth and 1.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Yes.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Oh, let's see.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Newman.
No! You got work on. Why is your first... Why is your first reaction to knock it down? You got work on. I'm not understanding what's going on.
He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Off the play fake, here's Newman. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
You are the greatest. You are the greatest to me.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. This is taken around the 12.
Oh, good shit.
Done, it's a 58.
All right, man.
And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10.
Brady.
Deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles, 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
What? No!
This team is playing
Oh, what?
that could plague them down the stretch, but their
What
intensity
the fuck is going on right now,
The
guys?
Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one.
You are the greatest. You are the greatest.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes
all right, let's see something there.
Just that. Talk. I mean,
Get that
guys
one-on-one.
often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown,
seen that shit. I had that one-on-one with him.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting. Suck up for the extra point.
I had that one-on-one. I'm going to throw it. Every time. Every time.
Now it's Ryan Suckup.
Do I have a question mind in time?
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone.
I need
He's
you.
only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Try to send it on me. Try to send it on him.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Newman. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he dropped.
Who's 35? Dean, good shit, Dean. Gotta play that
This
shit.
one's gone.
Play that shit, Dean.
Partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2
We
interceptions
need
here
to
in the
play
first
that
half.
shit,
I don't know if you
Dean.
want to keep throwing up 50-50
I
balls.
just play that
You
shit,
had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he gets this
Yeah,
to the
buddy.
35.
Roll like a big shot. 7 tuned up like a
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Newman.
See, that I understand. That makes sense.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call
You
for
should have
this
had
one.
that.
No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Me not know.
Hey, cameo!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week.
Brady, what?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
That what? Brady, what? Had to play outside. Had to. No fucking way. Had to play outside. Come on, baby.
And that's where I want to start what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Play action. Now Newman. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Newman. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Newman.
See that?
Third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they start at their own 24.
Get out of here with
He
that.
was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
He wasn't
Hasn't
fucking.
there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A big play there on the catch and run. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Any fucking
Extra point up and good by Succa. And a route is on
back
here
on
in this
him.
first half.
no safety over the top. That's easy for Tom. Well over 1,000.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
What? And they gonna call it on me too. I know they is.
Because their confidence has to be shaken.
I knew y'all was.
And you just wonder, is the backup going to start
Yeah, it
a
was.
little bit over on the sideline?
That made sense for y'all.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Y'all fucking called it on me. After I watched that nigga.
Newman looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now it's Newman. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, Newman. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
You are the greatest.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let me see something.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown!
I gotta have it.
Mike Evans.
I gotta have it. That one-on-one.
First half touchdowns.
A double me? Oh, you gotta have that. Double me?
Extra point put through by Succop. And around his
I had that
in this
shit.
first half.
I need it.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory.
Big shot.
How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's see what he got, man.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another
you can't open it, you don't need it.
Maybe some empty seats around here. But
before you ask me, you got to try.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about.
This is a diving.
Did you try to look at? Let me see. Bring it here.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident.
No, you're gonna open it.
Him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been
take this
spectacular. He's just saying, hey,
like that, and then you're gonna tear it down the middle, just like that. No, yeah, you do how I told you to do it.
Fournette, a first down carry. Finding some room at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oh,
A
shit,
big
man,
play
right.
there out of the running game. Got to give a nod of appreciation.
I'll give you that one.
Over on that
That shit
left
was
side.
hard.
Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
All right, Leonard.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked
All right,
out
Leonard.
well, didn't it? A nice
Block it.
sizable game.
So
You ready
3
back to him,
plays
then?
already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Pushes him over. And he's going to battle his way down right around
Take
the
that, Leonard.
2-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
Whoa!
He's going to go down.
Let's open it up.
Sack back around the 8. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Brady to throw. And Evans holds it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
He got that double me on, man. If that's one-on-one, he gonna get it every time, bro.
Right down the field to
Every time.
Extra point try now for Suckup.
Need it. Keep going, Mike Evans. It's gonna cost.
Here in the third quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
He got 56, 75 receptions. What do you need?
And Carter
He
deciding
could get that though. That's 20 receptions. I'm on week 8. He probably can get that shit though. Okay.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team
right
game
here.
and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against
who is that?
and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they go play action now. Newman.
It's
going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh, he put his superstar credit Sam. Fuck.
Because when you run a drag route against
someone, you're
sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Dan was going to ask for Sam. That's tough.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Newman to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
You are the greatest.